Hello everyone, welcome back to Run the NBA, and today I wanted to talk about the shooting guard for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Lu Dort. Lu Dort looks to be one of the most promising players on the Oklahoma City Thunder, and to me personally, looks to be one of the players that is most likely to be a long-term player and long-term fit with this OKC team as they transition from rebuild to competitive. With that being said, I want to talk about Lu Dort's progression throughout the first 2 years of his NBA career. And then I want to talk a little bit about what I think he could continue to develop into as we move forward into his NBA career. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about Lu Dort. So Lu Dort came in as an undrafted player and started 28 of the 36 games he played in the 2019-2020 season, and essentially was just a very good defensive player. He didn't really offer much for you on the offensive end at that point in time. He shot threes, but was extremely inconsistent with them and wasn't overly efficient. But he was clamps on the defensive end, which he's not a high steal number guy. So if you look at the box score, you're not saying, wow, Lu Dort is really good on the defensive end. But Lu Dort, mano a mano, me against you, he is clamps. He is an extremely good defender, has the size, has the lateral quicks, you name it. Lu Dort is an extremely good one-on-one defender. That's just facts. And that was his biggest asset coming into the NBA and remains to be one of his biggest strengths, but he has expanded along just being a really good lockdown perimeter defender. He's made himself a pretty darn good three-point shooter and projects to be someone that'll even continue to do so in that capacity. Now, this is someone who only shot a bit under 30% from deep in the first year of his career, but made over 2 threes per game, shooting 34% from deep last season. His efficiency really improved. The difficulty of shots that he could make very much improved. And so he's gotten to a point now where he is a solid three-point shooter and spacer, catch and shoot especially. And that's ideally going to be the best role for him because there's a lot of guys on this team that are going to be better with the ball in their hands, at least at this point in time, most notably SGA, where he's going to have a lot of opportunities in catch and shoot to hit open threes. And I think he can continue to improve on that, to have as much of an improvement as he had from year 1 to year 2. I think he'll continue to become a bit better and more efficient and consistent three-point shooter and really become an elite 3-and-D guard in this league. It is possible that he still does round out a bit more of his offensive game. I think he has good potential as a rebounder as well. He already is a very good rebounder for a guard, and I think he can continue to improve in that domain. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, Lu Dort is going to be an elite 3-and-D guard. I think in that sense, it'll make him a role player by the just literal definition of it, because he's going to have a specific role of being a 3-and-D. He's going to be the starting shooting guard for OKC moving forward, or a backup shooting guard moving forward, depending on how you think the lineup's going to go this season, depending on where SGA plays long term, amongst a whole bunch of other questions with OKC because they just have so much young talent. But point being is Lu Dort is going to be an extremely good defensive guard on whatever team the opposing team's best guard is on the court, and is going to give you good floor spacing as an off guard. He's not going to be creating his own shot a ton. He's not going to be creating for others a ton. Could he progress there? Sure. But I think Lu Dort is going to be an elite 3-and-D guy. Wherever his fit is on OKC, I don't doubt that they're going to want to keep him. He's going to be one of the pieces that is going to transition from the rebuild phase to the competitive phase. And I think the partnership of him and SGA in a backcourt, throwing in Josh Giddey in there, throwing Poku in there, if those guys can develop into very good top-end talents. I think Lu Dort is just a simple fit on any team because he gives you good defense. Three-point shooting and spacing is always needed. That's a simple fit that can go in along anyone and is always going to be very impactful to winning in today's NBA. So I think Lu Dort has a brilliant role and a very important role in OKC moving forward. I think he's going to continue to improve this upcoming season and continue to be more efficient from deep and show a little bit more on the offensive end, and just lead to a point where he is an extremely good 3-and-D guard moving forward for OKC as they transition to being competitive over the next few years. That being said, that is my thoughts on Lu Dort for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think, how Lu Dort has progressed over the last couple of years, and what you think his role is going to be long-term for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That being said, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to hear my thoughts on other young players or rookies heading into next season, then be sure to click the box on the right-hand side of the screen. And if you want to hear my thoughts specifically on Darius Bazley and how his first 2 years in the league has gone and what his role is with the OKC Thunder moving forward, then be sure to click the box on the left. That being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.